Greetings to all. Today we will explore the abilities of the new character DARKSTEEL Dullahan, find out which faction she belongs to and, of course, find out what role she will play on the battlefield. Tomorrow we will look at her in more detail on the test servers, and now we can find out her abilities and discuss with you in the comments whether you like them or not. A new chapter of Tinted Merge will begin on the test servers, and it starts in a week on the main servers. There is also a new chapter of Real Legends. Limited time summon for DARKSTEEL Dullahan. Whether it's worth spending diamonds on it is your choice. Personally, I will not spend them, as we will still have a UR banner for UR Angela at the end of the month. It's better to save them for this event. Let's see what the new character is like. DARKSTEEL Dullahan, Hybrid Elemental and Dark Faction. Loyalty is the sole meaning of her existence. For the stability of the Empire, she hides herself in darkness. DARKSTEEL Dullahan is a tank hero who effectively prevents the entire team from taking massive damage. DARKSTEEL Dullahan Ultimate Umbral Aegis provides all allies with the Aegis, effectively countering multiple high-damage attacks. When used again on allied heroes who already have Umbral Aegis, it provides healing and buffs. What conclusion can be drawn from her ultimate? She will be extremely useful in the Tower of the Element faction, as this tower is the most hated by all players. This is very good news. The Element faction does not have a top tank. Unlike the Darkness faction, where there is an Arlot that can act in this role, especially in conjunction with Clara. There is a Norn Skuld, which many players collect in their roster. At first we can use Argus as a tank here, and it will perform this role well thanks to immortality. The old players have Natsu. In general, everything is very good with the tank position. Now we are looking at the Element faction. There are no such worthy characters for this role, and at first they can be used, but they are almost useless in the late game. And now DARKSTEEL Dullahan will become the character who will protect our Mia. The survivability is very low, and we can protect any character thanks to the ultimate of the new character. I'm really looking forward to its release on the main servers so that I can finally start passing this tower further. As you can see, I did not spend miracle summons, but saved them for this event, which I advise you, if you are an average player, at chapter 70 and above, you should think about leaving miracle summons and fractional fragments of heroes for new similar hybrids. I also think of using her with UR Sylvana, because if you've watched my guide on this character, she loves shields very much and combines well with Sekit. By the way, take a look at the description of the video. There are links to guides and useful videos on the characters. Now we can combine her with DARKSTEEL Dullahan, who will probably perform well in this role. We need tests, but at least we can try this combination. Let's return to the study of this hero's abilities, but it is already clear that her benefits will be noticeable at least in the faction tower. Her skill DARKSTEEL Slam deals damage to the enemy closest to your side of the field, and deals additional massive knockback to enemies already on your side. Again, it's a useful ability if someone jumps in behind us. We'll find out how far it will push away rivals from its side later, but at least pushing such characters a little away is already a great benefit for our weak characters in the back rows. For example, these guys can be pushed away by this ability from our side of the battlefield. Sometimes they cause problems and maybe a new character will easily solve them. Her skill Dark Marrow restores energy for herself. For each ally of the field with HP below a certain percentage, she recovers additional energy and extends the casting time. Again, it's a great ability, since its task is to protect our weak heroes. If they have lost some HP, then Dullahan will make an ultimate faster and save characters, a useful and excellent skill for a tank. Her skill Evernight Shroud provides Umbral Aegis to allied heroes at the start of battle and grants damage reduction to Darksteel Dullahan after her Umbral Aegis is triggered. What can I say about this character after reading her abilities? For sure we will find out if she is good or only after improvement and tests. But considering what great characters we've been getting lately, like Arlott, or the gorgeous Lunabelle, I hope she'll be a great tank. The especially good news is her faction. The element has been suffering for a very long time because there are no strong heroes for the first line, and most likely this new hero will correct this state of affairs. At least, that's what I would really like. The fact that it will replace Hylos and Beleric in the tower is a fact. I personally use it because there is simply no one else to use it. And I hardly ever use Beleric anywhere. She will replace Esmeralda, but she is not a tank, but a fighter with excellent control mechanics of the opposing team. Plus, it can enhance her survival rate. Now we are waiting for the opening of the Mirage and the new chapter of Realm of Legends. I have many accounts, and all of them have good stocks for her summons. Of course I'll write down one of them and see how many copies we can get. By the way, are you accumulating these resources or not? I will also need to decide which faction to put her in, as I am accumulating Chimera emblems for my collaborative hybrids. We'll think about it later, but for now we're trying to accumulate even more of these resources. Only time will tell if she will replace anyone in the Tower of Darkness, but at least Argus can no longer be used. I think she will be superior in quality. I'll try to get it from one of my friends for testing in the first week of its release. Maybe we'll find out right away what it will cost. If not, then we will wait for its improvement on the main servers and draw conclusions there. How do you like the character? Will you try to improve it? I'm waiting for you in the comments and see you in the next videos.